So good news, he's able to pull in, and he's gonna try to pull in all the way just with it on the trailer. So it's gonna get kind of tight, but he thinks he can do it. So we'll see. He seemed pretty confident. This device they got is pretty cool. It's like a mini forklift. It can shift back and forth on the trailer, tilt, do all kinds of crazy stuff. All by remote. Look at that. I wish we had that for our gooseneck. This is insane. So far, I highly recommend Graceland Buildings if you need a building. That is crazy.
Yeah. That is
I want that for our gooseneck.
that's nice.
That is real nice. I had no clue.
That's like a $10,000 upgrade though.
Oh, wow. That's going to make it really easy for him to unload.
Watch me coming in.
Plenty of clearance, just like we thought. No extra work needed. Actually a little bigger on the outside than what I was thinking. I'm probably going to pause the video and help him with blocks and stuff. He's a one-man show, so there may be some cuts in this, some more before and after, but I'll get him unloading it at least. That is awesome. Yeah, right there. Just as long as we don't go past those stakes right there. I want to be about 10 foot off the fence in case we have to ever do some fencing. This is insane. That's how they do it right there. Wow. And by the way, in case anybody's wondering, I did get permission to film, so it's always wise. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but it's always wise to ask. I'm assuming whenever he goes to put it on there, he's going to spin it at 90 degrees, but we'll see.
Just trying to get turned around.
Gotcha. It's a little tight in here, no doubt. Now you do know the porch is going off this way, right? Okay. I figure it spins or does something.
Well, I'm gonna spin it with the mule.
I got you.
I'm just trying to pull out under.
Yeah, it's a little tight in here. We can't spin around with the gooseneck anymore. My son was like, "What'd you do, Dad?" Holy smokes. Had my wife pick the colors. I don't really care for the whatever color it needs to be, but
Like this, right?
yes, sir. But she wanted it somewhat match the house a little bit, not stand out. I picked one out that was like blue. She's like, I'd really rather the color be different. So try not to paint stuff. Not much of a painter. I know this is kind of a long video, but I just wanted to show y'all what it looks like. And so I know the person that came up with the idea of doing this trailer is a genius. I've seen big rigs come through our intersections here in town. We live in a really small town, so I've seen them have to make turns at really sharp 90s, and they use some big rigs, and they have those extra wheels that they move around like that. It's kind of cool. I already told him I was going to stop video when it comes time to set blocks. I'll help you set blocks. So.
Right. Awesome. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. just taking off the straps that held it underneath. I was trying to get it before to beat the heat, but today we had a warm day. Last week would have been real nice. It was nice and cool then, just a little wet. Am I your only delivery today, or you got more?
I got one more, but it's a small building.
Nice tilt deck. Unfortunately, I don't have concrete to set on. I would highly recommend concrete. I was just kind of in a rush and didn't have time to form up, so I did what I could.
You're gonna edit. And...
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut it and slice it. No worries.
Gotcha. I don't want to talk too much.
No, you're good. You know these things got to be built pretty solid in order for it to handle being loaded like this. I'm going to get a good video of the underneath. So kind of crazy. My brother-in-law is a ag mech teacher. I'm going to tell him he needs to do one of these for his competition. They build lots of trailers and chutes and stuff that they take to ag shows down here, and so I'm going to see if I can get him to try one of these out. It's pretty good with hydraulics and stuff like that. Make assumptions of what he's doing, but from what it looks like, he's trying to get those ramps to be as level as possible so it just slides off. And it's pretty hard because I don't have a real level ground here, so. But he made that look pretty easy. Now he's gonna get his little mule. Back in the day, we used to call them donkeys, but the little forklift, for better terms, a mule is what he's calling it. So I guess that's what it is. The donkeys were bigger forklifts, but I wouldn't mind having one of those around here once in a while we're doing concrete or something. Cool thing is, since I'm doing a constant video, I know exactly how long it takes for him to actually unload this thing. Because right now it looks like we're running at about 17 minutes. 17 minutes to get a building off this trailer and everything. That's pretty incredible. That protects it when he tilts it back. I'm assuming he's going to have to tilt it back in order to pick it up. That's another testament to how strong these buildings are. Otherwise, it would just crack right in the middle. That's a lot of pressure that's just to be on that. You want me to watch? You need me to stand back here and watch? You want me to watch for anything? Do you need me to watch for anything?
I'm gonna just get it straight. Just tell me when it's straight, and then,
okay.
Then I'll pull it back.
Okay. All right. Perfect. But it's facing this way, right? It will be facing like this, though, right? That needs to be on the corner here. This needs to be facing this way. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's why I was saying the pad's like right here. Yeah, just out like when you brought it in. Okay. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, you had it. That's what I was worried about. There's a little miscommunication there. I thought he understood. He had it perfect when he brought it in. That's the reason why I was confused. So he got to go on the other end and spin it around. My bad.
It's all good.
Luckily that machinery is pretty easy to go, and I stopped him before he went too far. He should probably go on that other end and just pull it around. I might need to have been clearer about the direction I wanted it, but I'm sure most people would want their porch facing out towards the road, but I kind of want to keep that facing towards my house. So. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So this corner over here, I'll show you where I was kind of thinking about it, or where I tried to level to. I'll just say it like that, the best I could. So that corner, gonna go right about here, somewhere in here.
I'm gonna get it straight.
Okay.
We'll get it straight this way.
Okay.
And square, and then I'll pull it back that way.
Okay. Perfect.
That'll be the easiest.
Yep, that works for me.
That'll be the easiest way.
Yeah, when you first pulled in, I was like, man, this is gonna drop and go, and I was like,
that's what I thought, and then
I probably wasn't clear about the porch and stuff.
Don't even worry about it. A little more footage.
So what probably would have been about a 20-minute job, because of me not being extremely clear about how I wanted it, added probably another, I'm gonna say 5 minutes to the video. He really did it pretty quick. He's probably used to people changing what they say, or not being real clear like what I was. But good people all the way around. People at Graceland, I've had really good experience. I can't speak for all of them, just the one that I dealt with. Sure I'll need to do a walkthrough with him, but I'll play stop video in there, and then just after he leaves, I'll do another video inside of everything, so y'all can kind of see what these buildings are like. And just a side note, if I was going to build it based off of what I've seen the other ones, I'd have built it the same way. So I would have saved some money building it myself, but time is everything. That's pretty close. That's pretty close.
Does the back need to come back anymore?
Let me see. I think we're really close. No, because by the time I had a little bit of a fall off right here, so yeah, just pulling it this way, probably to about right there. Of course, I don't know if you can finagle around those blocks, but anywhere on there, like I said, I was just trying to get it level for when we put the blocks down. Or somewhat.
Okay, so which way does it need to come down? This way?
Probably this way, just a little bit to that corner.
You want
it could be about right there, would be great. And just, yeah, that we're close enough to the stakes and everything. No, I think we're good. I'm okay with that.
This side's good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Lock this up real quick.
I'm gonna pause it right here so I can help you out. Might go a little faster if I can get this thing stopped.